Does anybody have this just playing in the background or something? Like, they could be fucking with this in the background. They won't even pay attention to shit. But if you're listening, thank you for watching this, even though you're not watching it. And if you have kids watching this, I recommend you don't. Okay? Because I know a lot of people just let their kids watch YouTube unsupervised, and kids they just click on anything, any thumbnail that's bright and colorful, right? So considering this is Paper Mario, and the things I talk about aren't exactly kid friendly, because I say fuck a lot and shit, and I don't think you want your little kid to fucking learn that shit from me. Better the parents than anybody else, right? But I think I said that on my Conker's Bad Fur Day playthrough, because when that game came out, they had to specifically print on the bottom of the box of the cover art, mature audiences only, and that's the first thing you see when you boot up the game, right? Considering it's a cartoon squirrel, and cartoons are mostly associated with kids stuff, and not that game. Fuck that. It's like I guess you could say it'd be, if they made a cartoon out of it, a show or anything like that, it would be on Adult Swim rather than fucking Cartoon Network or some shit. Which I would like to see, actually. Fucking Adult Swim ass fucking Conquer cartoon. Be fucking amazing, right? I think so, anyway. But there was something else I wanted to talk about. I just don't remember. My day consists of just listening to assholes complain about their first world problems and shit like that. And yeah, no, like, you're in a goddamn grocery store and you're gonna pretend like you're gonna go hungry. It's because you don't want to cook shit. I understand you want to cook shit, but because it's hot as fuck right now. It's like fucking summertime. Shit sucks, I know, but it could be a lot worse. You can live in like some third world country mining for fucking mica, shit like that, which is, I guess it's a thing still, especially in India, because they use mica for fucking everything. Yeah, I fucking did it. No, they use mica in like insulation for electrical shit and makeup or some shit like that. I don't really remember. But they have kids mine this shit because apparently their little hands are the only ones that can fit in those crevices. Which had me thinking that if that's the case, then how come they just don't use tools to fucking like mine for mica rather than use little kids? Uh, and the solution, I don't think the solution to this is boycotting anything with mica in it, because a lot of that doesn't come from those underground, well, not underground, you know what I mean, fucking mining companies that use child slave labor. Fucking running away from a spider. A lot of them use actual like mining facilities that you don't use child labor. I think the problem is, I don't know solutions to shit like this. It's just the fact that these parents allow their kids to go do this. And like, I don't know how many of you are parents yourselves, but I don't think I would let my kid, which granted these kids are like 4 or 5 years old, the ones mining for this shit, and I don't think I would let my kid in a fucking mine shaft. Just a personal opinion, really. Especially if you needed money. Fuck. But yeah, I mean, hard times, yeah. And I really don't have the most insight on this shit. but I'm pretty sure if parents are desperate enough to send their kids into mine shafts, they had to have considered other options before that. And if they don't have other options, then that's just ignorant of me to say, because I didn't do a lot of the research on their situation over there or whatever. But I try not to preach during these playthroughs, especially because Paper Mario. Because I don't think anybody gives a shit about what I have to say anyway. But yeah, no, that's something I just recently learned about. Was that whole thing? God damn it! I hate these fucking guys. And there's nothing I can do about it. But yeah, no, it's just something that's like I said, I don't know the solution, and I don't think it'll be solved anytime soon. But there are people working over there. I don't know if I said this, but it's in India, and even some children are standing up against it, which fucking good on them, because more than I have fucking accomplished when I was like 7 or 8. When I was like 7 or 8, I fucking broke my arm in a trampoline. Those are my problems. Makes it seem pretty insignificant by comparison, right? Whatever. I'm done complaining about my first world problems and such. Let's see what I have to do. God damn it. Fuck you. I'm pretty sure I don't have to beat all these guys, but God damn it. I really don't know what to, oh, there we go. No. That was another thing, not on the same kind of level of concern that people should have, but I don't know if this is still going on, but people who are in relationships with other people and they call each other daddy or mommy, I'm just like, there's something wrong with that, and I don't know exactly what, but I feel like it's a parental issue they're having from their past or something, but it's goddamn weird, because me and a coworker were talking about this, because I don't know if we did, but I did. I encountered it a couple times where these two were kind of making out really loudly, to the point where it was like it sounded like somebody chewing on a banana, you know, like very loudly. And no, it was very weird. Their exchange was, they kept calling each other mommy and daddy. I'm just like, can you just stop? You can do that in your own house, but goddamn, you just gotta make everybody uncomfortable as shit. And I understand, to each their own, but someone's gotta draw the line somewhere. And that's where I think I draw the line, is that shit, because something about that just doesn't seem right to me. You can do whatever you want, I guess, but just try to keep everybody out of it. You know? I know you love each other and you want to show the world, but I don't think the whole world wants to see or hear that. But from anybody. It doesn't matter what the fuck you look like. I don't care. I just let me just not hear that at least once. Go through my day and not hear that shit. Does this help? Does this help? Am I helping? Oh. I didn't even lose one. Did I? No, I didn't. Okay, good. Alright, victory is ours. Let's go destroy their homeland and their way of life, because we're evil dictators like that. Hooray! There we go. So I think that's a pretty good conclusion to stop at. I think I'm just going to call this one an episode. And let me know what you think about the topics I was just talking about. Especially the one, well, not especially. I shouldn't say that because they really don't take precedence over each other. I'm just saying. Let me know what you think.